Hello, everyone, and welcome to Advanced Pathophysiology. My name is Professor Sheena Hanna. I'm going to be with you this semester for the next 7 weeks. We're going to go over some pretty in-depth topics in regards to advanced pathophysiology. I've got the Blackboard course shell up here on my screen right now. Hang on just 1 second. Let me share my screen. Okay, great. So I have the Advanced Pathophysiology course shell pulled up here. As you can see here, we have our welcome announcement. And then I did want to draw to everyone's attention the late policy here. Please take note of this. We are required to follow the late policy pretty closely. And then also on down here, the rounding policy is something that you guys need to be well aware of. Just to start everything off, over here on the left side of the screen, to navigate the course, we have announcements, the faculty bio, syllabus, textbooks, and then all of the materials and assignments by week all the way up through week 7. I just want to start out here with the faculty bio. You guys can click on this, and it will pull up a picture of my family and I, my email address, my cell phone number, and then just some brief information about myself. I did want to point out that I am a family nurse practitioner. I've actually been a nurse for going on 12 years now. I've been a nurse practitioner for since 2015, so the last 4 years. I work in family practice. I live in Eastern Kentucky. That's just a little bit about me. You can go, of course, read my bio later. Just as a welcome announcement here, I did want to go over the syllabus and week 1 material and assignments. So here you can see the syllabus. I did want to touch on a few things in the syllabus so we don't have any issues moving forward. Hopefully everybody has their edition, the 8th edition of McCants Pathophysiology text. Please reach out if you guys do not have a copy of that. You can see here in the syllabus the grading guidelines. We'll have 282 points total. You must receive at least a B-, at the very least a B- to pass this course. So please follow the syllabus, the rubrics very closely. I grade exactly by the syllabus and by the rubric. So the course schedule here you can see for week 1. We're going to, the reading assignments for week 1, chapters 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Please don't get behind on your reading. This class is only 7 weeks, and you can see here a lot of reading and a lot of material. So I would recommend any spare time that you have, please focus on your reading. And then the assignments for week 1 is the acknowledgement quiz, short answer questions, and then a discussion board exercise. So we'll move forward here into week 1. The topic of week 1 is cells and tissues. So you're going to be learning all about the different types of cells and different tissues in the human body. So the first assignment that it is due is the acknowledgement quiz. I just wanted to let you guys know that the acknowledgement quiz will not be available until Wednesday of this week. In fact, any quiz that you have in this course will not be available until the Wednesday that in whichever week that particular quiz is due. So please, the acknowledgement quiz is really just to say that you guys have reviewed the textbook information, that you've reviewed the syllabus, the grading rubrics, and so on. So please make sure that you guys get that done. Like I said, it will be available on Wednesday. Then you have some short answer questions. This is due no later than Sunday by 11:59 p.m. Please make note if you're not in whatever time zone you're in, this is due by 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. 16 points possible on this. What you'll need to do is there's a little quick video here when you click on this link to look at epigenetics. And then what you'll need to do is answer the following questions here. Now, when you're answering questions, any kind of short answer, activity, anything like that that you turn in to me, I do require that it is scholarly written. Remember, we're in a master's program here, so everything must be written, in well written. I should say it that way. Everything needs to be well written. I do want you to abide by the APA guideline. So make sure that you are using, for every assignment that you turn in to me, I want a title page. The title page needs to be formatted correctly by APA guidelines. It needs to include the running head, page numbers, and so on. And then, of course, you'll have the body of your assignment and then the reference page. So please make sure every assignment that you turn into me that we have those components there. So once you get finished with your short answer activity for the week, we also have a discussion board activity that is worth 16 points. Please make note that you have at least three posts that you have to make to the discussion board. The initial post is due by this Friday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then you also have to respond to 2 other students by Sunday at 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. So then here's your question: how do you think epigenetics will influence cancer prevention and treatment? So this is the question that is the focus on the discussion board for this week. I'm going to skip through each week here to get to the end of the syllabus. I want to point out a couple of things here. So with the discussion board, please note that we do want everything to be well written. Remember, you were in grad school. We want correct grammar, spelling, punctuation, and so on. You have to at least have 2 references from professional sources in your initial post. Your initial post should be at least 250 words or more, not counting your reference list. And then down here, let's see here, your responses at least 100 to 150 words and at least 1 in-text citation. So please make note of that. You will lose points if you don't follow the guidelines for the discussion board postings. And like I said, all due dates are in Eastern Standard Time. Please make sure if you're not in Eastern Standard Time zone that you make note of this. Any assignment that is turned in more than 5 days late will receive 0 points. So if you're 1 calendar day late, you're going to lose 10% of your grade and so on. So please make sure that you get everything turned in on time. And then lastly here, the rounding policy I did want to point out that seems to be an issue. And then there is the writing standard. Please follow the APA Association guidelines. And I do reserve the right to deduct up to 5 points for any errors in APA style or grammatical errors in the discussion boards or assignment rubrics. These rubrics are super, super important. So please look over these. This is sort of exactly what we go on. Here's your discussion board rubric. You want to shoot for, obviously, a 4 out of 4 on each of these components. So make sure that you follow the rubric. That's exactly how I grade. And then there is 1 PowerPoint that is due in the course. And I did want to point out, because we always have a few students that seem to miss points on this, but narration is required in that PowerPoint. So please make sure to narrate your slides, otherwise you're going to lose 4 points on that. And then here's the rubric for the short answer questions. So all the rubrics are located at the end of the syllabus, so make sure that you have a copy of that on hand. I'm looking so forward to working with everybody. Like I said, this is a lot of material that we have to cover in 7 weeks. It's very fast paced. Don't get behind on your reading. And I am here for any kind of questions that you guys may have. There's a discussion board that we can post questions on, but really I check my email multiple times a day. So if you need an answer to a question relatively fast, if you could just email me, that would probably be the best way to get a quick response. With that being said, welcome to Advanced Pathophysiology. I look forward to working with everybody, and I can't wait to see your progress in the course, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful first week of class, and if you need anything at all, just let me know, and I will help as much as I possibly can. Thank you guys so much.